Emotional masochism is deriving pleasure from being hurt. And I think this is more prevalent in the world than we realize. What happens a lot as we try to navigate our way through the first 18 years of life, I think the majority of people have families with some level of dysfunction within them. And so they armor themselves to get through it. Emotional armor is a way of protecting oneself. And there's a numbing effect on that. And so masochism, getting pleasure from pain, it's not true pleasure, but it feels like something. If somebody is a negative mirror, if somebody is a unpleasant or basically just hurtful force in your life, whether they realize it or not, then you might feel like, well, at least they're interested in me. At least I'm not invisible or I'm completely isolated. And so feeling something can sometimes be what we prefer over feeling nothing, feeling numb, feeling just armored from the world. And so the way to overcome this is to understand how you got to the point where you're numb. And that can mean tuning in to your own energy and feeling your hurt and allowing yourself to undo the damage that has been done by ending any relationship, including with friends and family and so forth, that no longer serve to nourish your self-concept and self-esteem. And so when you allow yourself to deal with past hurts and set boundaries in relationships, then you will start to have a better idea about who you are as an individual. And as your own self-concept improves, then you raise your vibration and you will naturally attract better experiences, and you will not allow yourself to put up with negativity. Because when you have a connection to yourself, you realize that being with yourself and being in your aloneness, despite your biological tendency to be part of a tribe and part of a herd or whatever, there is a peacefulness that awaits within you. And that's the only place that you'll ever find a true sense of serenity, is within yourself. And when you have that, you won't subject yourself to negativity just to avoid your aloneness or avoid your numbness. So tune in and see if there's anybody in your life that you don't want to be around and that you just kind of put up with because of low self-esteem or whatever. And tune into your place of work and continue to look for other work if you don't like where you are. A lot of people wait till things are just horrendous where they're working, but it doesn't have to get to that point. If it doesn't serve you, keep looking and keep changing and figure out if you can create your own business and find a way to make sure that you are not part of a dysfunctional structure, a dysfunctional social structure in which there's people that you numb yourself to, or you just avoid them, or you have some kind of superficial internet interaction periodically to maintain the connection, but it's not a true, a true healing kind of connection and that kind of thing. And then you'll find that you can just feel a deep sense of calm that comes from knowing that you no longer need to put up armor to have certain interactions, and you will stop letting masochistic interactions into your life because you prefer true pleasure as opposed to the pseudo pleasure that comes from just feeling something other than numbness.